sport. It's in the game.
Lewis, we never give up, we never give up. This is still on.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at Albert Park, home of the Australian Grand Prix since 1996, and home to round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. So here we are at Albert Park Circuit, 3.28 miles around, with the streets making for a bumpy surface with little undulation. There are 14 corners around the lake, with the best passing opportunities coming at turn 1 and turn 3. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Tsunoda, Piastri, George Russell, and Antonelli, Leclerc, Norris, Stroll, and Alex Albon, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Liam Lawson, and Hadjar, Ocon, Behrman, Franco Colapinto, and Pierre Gasly. Hülkenberg and Gabriel Bortoleto rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And joining me in the commentary box once again, Naomi Schiff. Hi, Gnomes. So here we are then at Albert Park. It's a street track. Well, it's not, it's a park track. People go for a nice Sunday afternoon stroll, but not this weekend.
Well, what a wonderful location. And today the challenge for them is going to be that this is a street circuit. So the probability of safety cars are quite high. There is a little bit of room for risk, but not much. So stay out of trouble.
Radio check, radio check.
Yep, check, okay.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Okay, final lap, let's go, final lap. P6, you got P6. The distance to the leader, 6.6 seconds. Tsunoda's ahead of you. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 1.3 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Norris is behind you. They're on fresh softs. Final lap, push, push.
I mean, I really think I maximize everything.
And in the end, there was no Verstappen. Max Verstappen, he takes victory.
It's basically become a formality for Verstappen to win. Now I wonder if he could make a wheelbarrow go fast.
From lights out to the checkered flag, this is what they're racing for. It's points and a trip to the podium. And for those that have missed the Dutch national anthem, fear not. It's back again because Max Verstappen is back on the top step. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One. It's time for today's race at the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache here in Sao Paulo. And as any of the 80,000 capacity crowd will tell you, this is going to be a fantastic race. Interlagos, always a very special race here in Brazil. It's a 2.7-mile circuit with 9 left turns and 6 right turns for a total of 15 corners. It's a wet one today as well, so grip and visibility will be at a premium, and the drivers will need to be careful coming up the hill in Sector 3, the scene of many an accident over the years. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position. And Andrea Kimi Antonelli completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Tsunoda, Charles Leclerc and Piastri, Verstappen, Norris, Albon and Lance Stroll, Fernando Alonso, Sainz, Liam Lawson and Hadjar, Gasly, Hülkenberg, Gabriel Bortoleto and Ollie Behrman. Ocon and Franco Colapinto rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. Interlagos, always one of my favourite weekends of the season. Love Brazil, adore this track.
Absolutely spot on, Crofty. I wish you could pick this circuit up and place it, copy-paste it on multiple different locations around the planet, because it is sensational to watch, sensational to drive. And for all these drivers here in Brazil, it's a great time to get stuck into this Interlagos circuit. It's an anti-clockwise track, lots of important corners to get right, and it's a track where you can make or lose an awful lot of lap time.
Okay, mate, radio check, please, radio check.
Radio check.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Okay, careful with the overtakes. That was a bit risky. We could have received a penalty.
Great effort, guys. That was hard work.
And as we've said so many times in the past, the checkered flag is out for our winner, Lewis Hamilton.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
It's what every driver imagines when they start out on their long road towards Formula One. And for our lucky three today, here's the podium waiting for them. It's a familiar sight in Formula One, and here it is once again. Lewis Hamilton with the trophy held high, celebrating a masterful victory. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.